Welcome students. Here in this video we are going to discuss how to solve the problems of quadratic equations and how to get its solution. Here we will start a question here. Find two numbers whose sum is 27 and product is 182. So first of all, with the help of this given expression, we'll try to formulate a quadratic equation, and after formulating this quadratic equation you have to solve it to get the required answer. So first of all, let us form a quadratic equation. Here question is find two numbers whose sum is 27. So let x and 27 minus x be two required numbers. You see, sum of these two numbers will be, whenever you add these two numbers, you will get 27. It should be this much, 27. So you have to take these two numbers in such a way so that sum of these two numbers will remain this 27. So here x and 27 minus x be two required numbers. So here given that product of these two numbers is 182. So you can write, therefore according to the equation, x into 27 minus x is equal to 182, or by multiplying these two expressions, 27x minus x square is equal to 182, or transpose these two terms to another side, you will get x square minus 27x plus 182 is equal to 0. Now at this stage you have to break this minus 27x into two parts such that this minus 27x will remain same after adding or subtracting these two given numbers, that we'll find out, but product of these two parts will be equal to product of first and last term. Here product of first and last term is 182x square. So therefore this minus 27x can be written as x square minus 13x minus 14x plus 182 is equal to 0. You see here minus 13x minus 14x, after adding these two you are getting the same value, minus 27x, and product of minus 13x and minus 14x is 182x square. That is required here. As we have told, product of first and last term should be equal to product of these two parts of the middle term. So product of first and last term is here 182x square. Here product of the two parts of this middle term is also 182x square. So this step is correct. Now you have to take something common from first two terms. From these two terms we can take x common. So you are getting here x. The remaining part will be x minus 13. And from these two parts also you have to take something common. So here you can take minus 14 common here. Minus 14. And from here you are getting x, and from 182 when 14 will be taken out common, you can write here this is equal to minus 13. This is equal to 0. Now in this expression x minus 13 is common in these two terms. So let us take x minus 13 from these two terms as common. Remaining part is x minus here 14. This is equal to 0. So as we have discussed in the previous video, a product of two linear expressions is 0. It means either this part is 0 or this part is 0. So when x minus 13 will be 0, you will get x is equal to 13. And whenever x minus 14 will be 0, x is equal to 14. So here we are getting two values of x. So with the help of these two values, you can get these two numbers. So how to get the answer? one number is x. If you take 13, so one number is 13 and another number 27 minus x means 27 minus 13. This is equal to 14. So two required numbers are 13 and 14. If you give value of x is equal to 14, in that case also you will get the same answers. So here required numbers are 13 and 14. This is the answer. So you can check your answer also. The sum of these two numbers is 27, that is required, and product of these two numbers will be 182. So our answer is correct. Now we will see another question. Okay, now let us see this question. Find two consecutive positive integers, sum of whose square is 365. So let us suppose x and x plus 1 be two positive consecutive integers. Fine. We have taken consecutive. That's why we are taking x and x plus 1. Be two consecutive positive integers. Correct? And sum of whose square is 365. So according to the question, you can write x square plus x plus 1 whole square is equal to 365. Now let us solve it. Or x square, from here you can write x square plus 2x plus 1, this is equal to 365, or 2x square plus 2x minus 364 is equal to 0. Here you have transposed 365 to left hand side. You are getting minus 365 plus 1 is equal to minus 364. And you will get here x square plus x minus 182 is equal to 0. Now we'll break this x into two parts. So we'll get x square plus 14x minus 13x minus 182 is equal to 0. So you have to take care that addition or subtraction of this much will remain same. 14x minus 13x is x, correct? And product of 14x and minus 13x will be equal to product of x square and minus 182. That is minus 182 x square, that you are getting multiplying these two numbers also, correct? So, or let us take something common from these two terms. So x will be common, x plus 14, and here we will take minus 13 common, minus 13. So x plus 14 is equal to 0. Now here you can take x plus 14 from these two terms. So x plus 14, from here we will get x, and from here minus 13 is equal to 0. So as you know, if product of two linear expressions is 0, either this part will be 0 or this part will be 0. So when x plus 14 is 0, when x plus 14 is 0, you will get x is equal to minus 14. That is not acceptable here, because in a question already given that this integer should be positive integers, but this is negative integers, minus 14. So this answer is not acceptable. This is not correct. And from this part, when x minus 13 is equal to 0, you are getting x is equal to 13. So the value of x is equal to 13 is acceptable here because this number is positive. So two consecutive numbers required will be, one number is x, which is equal to 13, and another number is x plus 1, that is 13 plus 1, is equal to 14. So these two numbers are 13 and 14. So that their product will be equal to 365. So this is the answer. Correct? Okay. Now we will see next question. So let us see this question now. The altitude of a right triangle is 7 centimeter less than its base. If the hypotenuse is 13 centimeter, find the other two sides. Means here we have to find out base and perpendicular. So altitude means perpendicular is 7 centimeter less than its base. So let us start the solution of this question, and let us suppose that let base of the triangle be x centimeter. Correct? And this base or altitude of this right triangle is 7 centimeter less than its base. And we have taken base x centimeter. So altitude will be 7 centimeter less. Means x minus 7. Therefore, altitude of the triangle is x minus 7 centimeter. 7 centimeter less. And the length of the hypotenuse is given here. This is 13 centimeter. So you can use the Pythagoras theorem. As you know, this is p square plus b square is equal to h square. Altitude square plus base square is equal to hypotenuse square. So therefore, by Pythagoras theorem, by this property, you can write altitude square plus base square, means x minus 7 whole square plus x square is equal to hypotenuse square. Hypotenuse is 13. So this is equal to 13. We have to find out two sides, means we have to find out x and x minus 7. We have to find out these two sides. That we will get very easily by solving this quadratic equation. So let us try to solve it. Or by expanding this square, you can write here x square minus 14x plus 49 plus x square is equal to 169. Or 2x square minus 14x plus 49 minus 169 is equal to 0. Or 2x square minus 14x minus 120 is equal to 0. Now let us divide this expression by 2, because 2 is common in each term. So you can write x square minus 7x minus 60 is equal to 0. Now we will factorize this by splitting the middle term. And product of here first and last term is 60 x square. So we'll break minus 7x into two parts so that the value will remain same minus 7x, but product will be 60x square. So this can be written as x square minus 12x plus 5x minus 60 is equal to 0. You see, minus 12x plus 5x remains same minus 7x, and product of 12x and 5x is minus 60x square, that you are getting from multiplication of x square and minus 60 from first and last term. Correct? Now factorize it, or taking x common from these two terms, x minus 12 and 5 common here, x minus 12 is equal to 0. Or taking x minus 12 common, you will get x minus 12 is common, x plus 5 is equal to 0. So here product of these two linear equations, linear part is 0. Either this will be 0 or this will be 0. So how we will get value of x? When this part is 0, x is equal to minus 12 is 0, x is equal to 12. And when x plus 5 is 0, you will get x is equal to minus 5. But that x is equal to minus 5 is not acceptable because x should not be a negative number. X is length of a side of a right angle triangle. So it should be always positive. It cannot be negative number. So we are getting the value x is equal to 12. That is acceptable. So you are getting the answer here. The one side is 12x and another side is 5. Correct? So now you can check the answer. Altitude of a right triangle is 7 centimeter, let's. So this is altitude and this is base. So these are the answers. 12 one side and another side altitude is 5 centimeter. This is the answer. Correct? So students, after your little effort, you can solve these problems very easily. So please do some more practices so that you could do well. And thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you might have subscribed my channel so that you could get the notification of my new videos. Thank you very much.